future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return! Arise out of the dewy grass. Night is worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while without turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you. It is I, your bard, here in my grove, once again with you all, watching the sun go down. I won't be able to do this too many times. I can do that now because it is cold. But when the summer comes around, that's when I have to wear masks and chemicals and things to try to keep the flies away. They're terrible here in my swamp. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it is good to be with you. I see my friend from Montreal is here. Good to see you. And the Serpent of Chaos. Oh, and our High Priestess of the Orchard is here. Aes Sedai, Gwendolyn. And Mindless Tao. Good to see you, my friends. Gather round the cauldron, friends, as the Owen flows here, as we watch the beautiful sun here go down together. What a beautiful thing, right? And soon it's going to be later and later and later. Right now I only have about probably an hour before I have to pack everything up, but when is daylight savings time? That is coming up soon, right? That is such a nuisance. I really hate it. I hate daylight savings times. Here in where I live in Florida, they've been trying to push legislation to be like, I think Las Vegas, they got rid of it. There's certain places in the United States that doesn't have this nonsense light savings time. I think it is ridiculous. It was done, right, for the children with the school buses and things. Well, we live in an age where there's lights everywhere now. We're not running around with horse and buggy. We have lights everywhere. Children have flashlights on them. They have their cell phones. I mean, it is everywhere. We need to get rid of the daylight savings time. It is March 8th. So you're springing forward. Arizona doesn't have it. Okay. Good to see you, Natalie. Our Reiki master is here. And our good friend Kiki is here. And the brainless one. Yeah, good to have you here. Yes, it's a beautiful day right now. It is probably about, I would say, if I had to guess, 55 degrees. There's no wind. It is quite calm. There was a little bit of wind earlier, but I think the heat is starting to come back. I had to get out the heater last night. Are you the Cape Crusader? Yes, I am Batman. Have you seen Robin? I've been looking for Robin. He's around here somewhere. Robin, where are you? There's crime to fight. Yes. If you are here, don't forget to give this thing here a touch. That helps me to make a living. Greetings to you, my grinder buddy, Steve. We'll see you later. It's Tuesday, right? We'll meet you behind 7-Eleven later on. Yeah, I got your text on Grinder. It's cold when the bard's nips are starting to show. Yeah, you see that through my Batman body armor, right? I have the Val Kilmer Batman suit with the nipples. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Good to see you. What is you? Super Obama is here. Good to have you here. You heard the bards don't have nipples. Yeah, that's a rumor. That's a rumor. Yeah, some of us don't believe we have private parts and that we are walking around with, just in an angelic state, able to give to all. Yeah, we don't go to the bathroom either. Yeah. Good evening to you. What is your name? Luravant? I can't pronounce that. I am illiterate. Bane enters the chat. Who is Bane? Oh, he is the Batman. Yeah. I thought we undid his his machinery. In the last Batman, he is no longer around, but I'm sure they always bring him back, right? Lots of wind today where you are, over there in Texas. Oh, you're not. You're referring to lunch. Oh, I see. I see. Um, yeah, that was an interesting. I don't know if on our Discord server you saw the fundamentalist person that Steve was showing. Yeah, there was that was me. Believe it or not, that could have been me today. I was just like him. I mean, that guy is quite deranged, right? That was me at one point in my life. So, by the grace of the goddess, I am free. I am free from that life. And I was just thinking about that while I'm out here before, turning the camera on, sitting here in meditation, in a state of gratitude, being very grateful that I can see. I didn't see it before. I didn't understand. But now I see better. And I want to see more. I don't want to stop um, being able to see. I don't want to stop being able to experience. And I want to be able to keep sharing. I want to have something to share with people. Every day I have something to share, right? Does it ever run dry? I don't think so. The well of Ceridwen doesn't run dry here. So that's one of my meditations. One of the things I ask for. I don't ask for much from deity, but one thing is I want to have something to share. Look at that. I got the power of the sun in my hand here. There you go. Look down at the power of the bard, drawing forth the energy of the sun upon you. I am casting spells here. Oh, praise Ceridwen. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Yeah. He was born in the darkness. Oh my. It's always windy in our little valley. You live in a valley. How nice. How nice. That's beautiful. Well, I'm so glad you got out of that bard. Yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, I was terrible. I was terrible. I was. Just looking back at my behavior, shameful, shameful behavior. And I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I probably will look back at myself now and say, well, you did a little bit better. you know, it's good to be able to look back and to see growth and to see change in your life. As I enter the last part of my life here, the cup is halfway empty. Um, Glad you found your way home, Bart. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, he's funny. I could imagine you're having a good time with that gentleman, trolling him. He seems like he'd get all riled up at you. Yeah, um, yeah, that you can be certainly. Where am I at? It's almost midnight over there in Belgium. Moon and stars are visible. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's all you can do. Yeah. I don't ask for much from them either. I give appreciation to them, but I don't ask for money or whatever. Only things I ask for typically is assistance on the spiritual path. Very nice, very nice. Did you have the grump lines in your brow like that guy has? I probably would. Oh, he banned you already. He banned you already. Yeah. Let's see. Got to get my son back there. There we are. The sun likes dancing around. Like you gotta stay in step with it. It keeps moving. But you have like several other accounts, right? That you could use to return to him. Um, I would imagine. You got a professional system all set up, right, to deal with people like that and to have a good time. Some people deserve it, right? They deserve to have people contradicting them and in a playful way. That helps. That helps. I mean, it helped me. You like your Steve Dave brand? Oh, you can't even imagine you like that bar. That's wild. Yeah. Yeah. People can change. And that's why when fundamentalists come on here, I have a good time with them. But as we've all know, there are those that listen. There are those that stay. There are those that they are mesmerized by the experience that is given here. And people do change. And sometimes it takes time, uh, but people change. Um, let's see. Um, what happened from where's your Byzantine channel? What happened? Well, I left the church. That is what happened. Uh, I started out a year ago. It was something I used to teach Hesychism on here, which is a Christian yoga, and I left Christianity. I'm no longer a part of Christianity. So yeah, so it's been a long time since you've been here, right? Back in October is when I resigned from my church because of physical. I had a physical ailment. Really, I tried to do it gracefully, where I wasn't hurting people's feelings, but eventually people found out that I wasn't a Christian anymore. Um, let's see here. You should act like a fundy on April Fools. Oh, that would be funny. Come back here and tell you I got converted back to the church, put my clergy shirt back on. Oh, that'd be a good joke, right? Uh, but then I would lose a lot of subscribers. They'd be like, "What? I'm out of here." They don't. Some people don't know how to take a joke. So that might not be a good idea. Um, one thing I'm going to be doing is changing the name of the Discord channel to the Grove, because I'm really not in control of it, right? I'm just the spearhead of it. All of you are, right? We have a wonderful community that's growing on there, and everyone's contributing. Our moderators are really the ones running it, and so I'm going to be changing it to the Grove. So I want to invite people to the Grove, the digital Grove, really. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I gave you advice about fasting once. Yeah, I still do those things. Those are universal practices about fasting and prayers and meditation. Yeah, I've taken all the good stuff with me. I don't think that the church is good. I don't have a problem with Jesus. I think the church is not good. I think it is a way to control people. And I was controlled. I controlled other people. And, it was a radical thing to do, to leave something that's been a part of, a great deal of my life, 30 years. People think I've lost my mind or I'm demon possessed. I've seen things as they are. And you only have one life. And if you're not willing to take risks, you will regret that at the end. I'm not talking about like being judged by a deity. I'm talking about yourself. You will regret that you did not do certain things. Whatever you punish yourself. Whatever bad choices you do, it doesn't hurt any deities. It hurts you. And I'm willing to take risks. Like I said, my card is the Fool card in the tarot deck. Trying to get my son back here. Come back, son. It's always dancing around it. There we are. Oh, come on. Do I have to get out of your way now? Where are we at here? You're hiding behind the trees over here. We want to get your light rays back. Where are your light rays? Come on, give it to us. Give us the power. Are you over here? Oh, there you are. You're hiding behind that tree over there. All right. Let me see if there we go. We got some light rays there. The sun, the sun. We are trying to have fun with you, son. I gotta move all of my stuff over here just to accommodate the sun. It's pulsating here. There's a little bit of rays here coming through. There's a ray. Zzz. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We're trying to work together with the sun here. The Grove is developing a bubble of sorts, a zone of prosperity. Ooh, you like it? Yeah, it's a real good place, our Discord community. A lot of people have a sense of. I like the pictures of me with the devil horns in the cauldron. That was really funny. Some of the creativity of the people on there. Very entertaining. Let's see here. I'll play into it and act like a fundy too. Oh, that would be great. We'll have like a church service on there for the Baptist church. It'll be like the worst kinds of fundamentalists on there. We can do that. Oh, I'm gonna move my blankie over here. Oh, let's see here. There's some nice. Oh, there's a beautiful rays coming now. Lots of beautiful rays coming off the sun there. Beautiful. You like the name? Good, good. You look like the cover photo. You look like the cover photo of what? What do I look like? You are illegally a wizard. What do you mean by that? Is magic illegal where you are? Are you in Saudi Arabia? You're a grover, not a shover. Oh man. Oh, you actually thought of asking you to change it to that. How super dupidious. I can't see the wording of that. See, and I probably can't say the word right either. Just because you're injured doesn't make you no longer a Christian. If you reject Christianity, is when you are no longer Christian. I say this with love. Just because you are injured. Why am I injured, sir? I left Christianity with a pure, rational decision. There was no injury, sir. Let's see. That's a good name. You like that name? Let's see here. It's against the law in your country to practice magic. So you cast spells. Really? What country are you from? I know that there are places where they frown upon the occult arts and magic and things. They punish you for it. Like in Saudi Arabia, they'll say it is devil worship. What country are you from that does this banning of the magic, sir? Wow, yeah, James, you're grateful you have found a way to practice. Yeah, very interesting. Gather round, all. Good to see you. Who is here? Nathan and Gucci. Good to see you again. It's all about control and manipulation. Personally, I'm not a fan of Yahweh, but I don't have an issue with Jesus. I just want worship. I just won't worship him. I've led many lives, though, so I disagree as to only one personality. Yeah. I don't believe that worshiping anything is right, in the sense of having like a deity needing rituals. It's like Pillars of Eternity, right? You have these. If you ever played Pillars of Eternity, it's when did that come out? 2005. Gwendolyn would know. In the mythology of the Pillars of Eternity game, these beings exist because they were created by the people, and they need the energy of the people. They need the worship of the people to exist. Deities that need your worship, that insist that you are worship, to me are pathetic. I freely appreciate deity. It doesn't need anything from me. That's how I've come to understand it. Come on, son, why are you going down here? There we go. We're trying to accommodate our wonderful son here. It's always moving around the trees here. It's moving fast today. Look at that, beautiful. Let me see if I can get it over here. It's always moving around. Let me see. Come over here, son. Please. We want to see you over here. Oh, I know you're over here, hiding behind my branches. Oh, let's get you right here. Come on. Oh, my Stonehenge effect is getting the right spot there. I've got some light there. All right, there we go. I guess that will do. I guess that's what we're going to be stuck with here. A little bit of the light here. Let's see here. What country is this? I am in America, sir. America. You think Jesus is a wizard? All right. Coming near the end of March. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, we get all those fun things coming up in March. February is too short. It is too short. Let's see. Can you tell us about Taliesin? Just picked up the book of Taliesin. That might not be the same one. I don't know much about the actual historic poet Taliesin. I know the mythology where Goin Bach is transformed and he dies in the womb and is reborn through the womb of Caradwin. He, takes the Awen and he changes to all these different creatures, and then makes his way across the waters and is found by a prince and becomes the greatest bard in the land. That is the mythology of Taliesin. And there's all these historical Taliesins too. There was a great bard called Taliesin that is probably not the same one that you find in the mythology, but the mythology might be based on the Taliesin. So the book of Taliesin, I think, is different than the mythology of Taliesin. I'm just coming to be familiar with these things, and there's much I don't know about it. I haven't even read. I don't even have a copy of the Mabinogion yet. I just listen to things, people tell stories from it. So this is all new to me. But if you join the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids, which I'm a part of, that is the guide. The myth is the guide through the study. The myth is what is the foundation for the modern practice of Druidry. There's our crow friend there in the back, Morfrin. We hear you, Morfrin. Yeah, when I was coming in today, the owl was out. I heard it hooting and howling in the woods there. It's quite beautiful. The owls are just beautiful, beautiful creatures. What is your special talent at getting into your heart? Some people can get into your pants real easy. I get into your heart. And that's what I can do. Let's see here. Yes, you are on Mars. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. That's always nice. The Martians don't like magicians. I would imagine not. Especially after the Doom incident, when they had that base on Mars there get invaded. Yeah. Super Dupotorius love that so much. Yeah. My brain is broken. That is what you meant. Yeah. You can say whatever you wish about me. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. I am whole. I am whole. That's how I see myself. Beautiful atmosphere in the back here. See, even though I know I am hallucinating all this, I have a great time. Oh, wonderful. As long as you're having a great time, that's all that really matters, right? This society is crooked. So is Gary. Yeah, we had to ban him. He was so crooked. Jesus is on his way. Okay. We're still waiting for him. We are still waiting for him. Yeah, most people's brains are broken. Yeah. You're still healing yours? Yeah. Our brains are brains. Yes, they are. It's good to see you. That is Litzy. Let's see. Police chase in LA. Oh my. Oh my. You want me to take some mushrooms? I plan on doing them one more time in my life, in the future. Just one more time. Like worshiping the sun in a dark moon, just bask in its light. Yeah, there. That's the way to do it, right? That is the way to do it. My Druid handbook just shipped. You're looking forward to reading it? Very nice. I haven't read that one yet. Nesting in roses again, mate. Oh, of course. Only the beauty, right? You gotta have the beauty in your life. 828. Is that what I'm seeing here? Your name is 8T8. Myth teaches lessons the gods bestow. Certainly, certainly. I'm awaiting my binaural synthesizer looking forward to make your brain relaxing music. Very neat. Interesting. That was actually your mom. She said supper is ready. Well, tell her I'm going to be late. Thank you. Hello, halo, dear ray, man under tree of love, enlightening his rays. Yeah, your name is God's son. Okay. Cosmic doom ball knowledge. Yes. The light is rather lovely, isn't it? Yes. Such elegance, right? Let's see here. Teach us to the cops, the abundance and peace to them. I can't read what you're saying. I always laugh at the raptures. You've survived countless ones. Yeah. Their last one was a big deal. The last rapture phase was a really big deal. I've never seen people go as crazy mad before. They really believed in it. They sold their possessions. They sold their children. I mean, they did everything to prepare, but they got left behind because they weren't naked. Can you transform into a polar bear? Yeah, sure. There you are. Just pretend I'm a bear. Or a werewolf? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? You look like Senator Palpatine from Star Wars, yes. From henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. Yes. Big fan of Palpatine in his work. I think he put too much faith in Anakin. That was his problem. He could have done so much for the dark side, but he was too greedy. He was too greedy for the darkness. Father Bard isn't as ugly as Palpatine. Yeah. He's not very attractive because of his electrical burns, right? Yeah. But he was a wonderful world cosmic dictator. Yeah. I would have been a wonderful member of the Galactic Empire. But yes, good to have you here, Vixen. Yeah, remember to like the stream. If you're here, you see this button up here, that thumb, just give it a touch. That's all it takes. And join us on our Discord. Come to our digital grove. Yeah, come join us. It's not a cape. What is your name? Himothy Chadwell. It is a cloak, sir. Capes don't have these accessories. It is a cloak, sir. I am not Batman. Let's see. Imagine giving all your belongings behind because you thought the rapture was for sure, just to get left in the dark. Yeah, these people, I could imagine their depression level, right? They have given all of their life savings away in everything, only to find out that they are foolish, right? They were foolish for doing that. And I couldn't believe, and I've shared this many times, that woman giving her children away to children's services because she thought the rapture was going to happen. It's like, you're not going with me. You're too much of an asshole, child. Jesus doesn't like you. You can stay here with your Satanism and your Dungeons and Dragons. You're going to be left behind. I'm going to call children's services to have them come and take you away. Let's see here. It's a very small touch, not much required. That's right. Anyone know when the McRib comes back? It just keeps coming back, right? That is just one of the most disgusting things you could ever see. The McRib. I mean, it's such an evil-looking sandwich. It's got this like fake-looking bone in it. I mean, it's really. Let me come back here, right there. Is that where you're at? See, we're trying to get you back in here, son. It's your time, son. We want you to be able to share your experience with everyone here. Share yourself, son. Do I need to go up a little bit? All right. You want me to go up just a tad there? Okay, there we are. You got the little light there. It wants to show you. Look at the little beams here. The beams of light. Yes. Let me see if we can get some more on that. This is such. There we go. Oh, there we are. There we are. I got the power now. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at here? How was your day? Mine was terrible, and I am battling a migraine, but wanted to stop in. Thank you for stopping in, Hugh Trot. I'm sorry that you are. My daughter also has a migraine too. We have migraines. My wife has migraines. I have migraines. What is very helpful is Maxalt, if you can get that. Ristotripitan, I think that's what it's called. Maxalt is its pharmaceutical name. That has been really helpful for my migraines. I don't get as much anymore since I've started using marijuana. I used to get them all the time, probably from drinking, but marijuana has helped with my migraines as well. Using gummies every night has been really helpful. Come on, son. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, son. Quit teasing us. There he is. There he is. All right, there we go. Bard powers activate. You see, I hold the power of the light. Come to the light. Come to the power of the bard. You see it there. There it is, the sacred pyramid, the great eye of Horus, or whatever whoever's eye that is. I don't know. Yeah, she gave her kids away, Scott. Isn't it terrible? Yeah, crazy stuff. That was in September. That was in September when that happened, and we had a good time. I made a show called Rapture Watch, and I was still going to church at the time, and we had a good time making fun of them, waiting for the rapture to happen. And the guy says, "Oh, it was a mix-up in the calendars. It's supposed to happen on October 6th. I was wrong. It's the Julian calendar mix-up. Jesus just informed me." And then nothing happens then either. It was really ridiculous. People gave away everything. They're like, "It's going to happen, brothers and sisters." The rapture is just a terrible, terrible and evil teaching. I mean, look at how it has spared people's lives. Oh man, you got to be like that. Yeah, I do. I really do. Try a little sea salt in your water. Yeah, I've heard that works as well. From you, Rose and Rook. Yeah. Let's see here. Rose and Rook has a wonderful channel, really good readings, and I enjoy checking out the daily readings on Rose and Rook. If you're interested in divination, it's a very mellow place and beautiful images. Got to see the little bird again today. From Natalie had a bird visit her, a vulture, and she included it in her reading, which was very interesting. Let's see here. Why would she need to give away her kids for the rapture? Isn't the rapture just free eternal childcare? I guess not. I guess she didn't think they were going to come because they didn't believe like her, right? They weren't believing enough, so they were going to be left behind, right? Look at that little light. Look at that, right on my head. Now I am devoted to Shiva, right there. You see, I got my dot on my head, right here. We've all had some solar storms. Yeah, that's what's been going on, right? You mentioned that. The solar storms are the source of the many people's headaches right now, right? Come on, son, come back here. We want the last hurrah. There we are. We love seeing you, son. Stay with us. Keep that power force going. Oh, let's see here. It's kind of like a Shiva Linga, right? You got the legs spread here, and that the sun is the symbol of the phallus. Yeah, very nice. Love Father Bard's Grove at sunset is beautiful, right? Let's see. Pressure points help on the foot and block. Yeah, Also, if you put your feet in hot water and put ice cubes on the back of your neck, they say that works as well, because all that pain is from the skin here. All of that skin there. It's not in your head. These are what do they call them? Um, the pain receptors that are causing that. Isn't that just? It's all in the skin. I just thought it, but it feels like it's inside of your head. Isn't that something, right? Um, but but some people say they have found relief from doing that for the migraines. Um, it never worked for me. I don't know why. My migraines are just terrible. Look at that. I got check out this little red eye here. There it is. And put it on my forehead. There. The third eye is open. You see all the energy coming out of the third eye there. Isn't that neat how these reflections work here? Beautiful, beautiful, um, beautiful colors from our sun here. Oh, let's see here. Apply pressure to your leg, a pressure point to alleviate the headache, migraines. Yeah. What was the name of the salamander barbarian? Salamander barbarian. That doesn't ring any bells. Doesn't ring any bells. Um, she probably didn't want them anyway. Probably not. They weren't religious enough for her. Isn't it sick when people choose their religion over their children? That's what we were talking about a little bit this morning with the sacrifice of Abraham, right? That's just a terrible and evil thing that people glorify. Choosing your God over your children. It's terrible. Let's see here. The hagu is between your pointer finger and your thumb, or both hands. It's usually stronger on your dominant hand. Yeah. Um, let's see here. In with you, Vixen. Sounds like a person, right? Responsibility. Thank you, guys. I will look into the suggested remedies ever since I received the COVID vaccine. Your migraines have come back with the vengeance. Yeah, I've heard that there's a lot of complications with that. A lot of people having lots of problems with it. Um, let's see. When I get to 50 subscribers, I can live. I will do readings for. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, and that's really what. After you get 50, like right when you hit it, they make you wait another month. They want to make sure that every one of your subscribers is not a robot. I learned that on my D&D channel. I'm like, why can't I do any live streams? Oh, we have to. I went to the Google chat help, and they're like, well, you have to make sure these are all human beings that are here. Oh my! So that's yeah, that'll be fun to do. Live readings. That'll be lots of fun to do. I'm getting cold. Um, flush your system, but helps on the way for injury jab. Good helps those who help. Oh, God helps those who help themselves. Where is that in the Bible? I think that is bullshit. I cannot help myself. I cannot help myself. That is just a terrible, terrible, terrible teaching. God helps those who helps themselves. That's like a really shitty thing to say to someone like who is suffering with pain. You know what, Charles? We, God will help you once you start wiping your own ass. Then He'll start helping you out. I think it. I was in a point in my life where if I was not helped, I would never be where I am at today. I think divinities intervene when you cannot do anything. I really believe that. The idea that a divinity only helps you if you're helping yourself, I think that is terrible. That's like that belief is not in the Bible. It's not in, I don't think in any religious book. That's Americanism. That's the American cultural phenomena of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. a complete bullshit philosophy, if you ask me. There are people who cannot help themselves. They need help from divinity. Let's see here. LOL, yeah. Hello, good sir. Adam, nice to see you. Glad to have you here. It sounds like hocus pocus, but it really works. You pressed on that pressure point many times to take the edge off the headache. That sounds like something. Acupuncture is wonderful too. I've never had acupuncture done on myself. I've taken one of my sons to get acupuncture for some pain. That's another thing. Let's see here. Let's see. Through the power of AI, I have just visited the Grove in Discord. Look at you. You have such the powers, right? The powers. I'm trying to keep my son on here before it disappears. We want to keep you here, son. Don't leave us yet. Give us your encore. My tree Stonehenge here. See, the druid can help keep humankind going. That's the knowledge of herbs and medicine. Druidry isn't just about herbs and medicine. We are not running around in the forest collecting specimens and doing stuff like that. Druidry is different for everyone. It's really just being in touch with what is natural. It's not complicated. You don't have to know any sciences. I don't know anything about these damn trees in here. It's not complicated. Let's see if I get some light over here. Come on, give us the light. We want to see the light. Oh my. It's wanting to dance with us now. Dance, dancing lights. Where are we at? Right there? No. Right here? Okay. You want to be over here. All right. Now you want to run. Okay. Come on. Son, stay still. Stay still. All right. What can you do? It's about to go down, right? It's making its last visit in the world before it dies and then comes back to life again. But let me see. I just want it right there. Okay. We'll take that. We will take that. Okay. Let's see here. We are just getting more energy than our human bodies can handle. Time, nature helps too. Feet on the soil neutralizes the ions. Yeah, that's powerful, right? A lot of people, probably a lot of their problems is because they'd never touched the ground, right? Jesus said rapture would happen before the generation he was speaking of would pass. He lied? No. That's just a misunderstanding, a misinterpretation of that. I don't think he had anything to do with any of those prophecies. See, God is in the stillness. God is also in the storm. There's nowhere that divinity is not. See, look, my third eye, it's back, right there. Let's see here. What's the weighted average cost of the capital, and how is it used in valuation? How the hell am I supposed to know? Do I look like Mr. Wizard? You probably don't even know who, Bill Nye. Bill Nye. Do I look like Bill Nye? Do you see me have a little white jacket on with a pocket protector? Do I look like Bill Nye the Science Guy to you? Does anyone remember Mr. Wizard? Probably some of you are like, who is Mr. Wizard? That's what we had in the 80s. We had Mr. Wizard. Oh, there we go. All right, that's what we'll keep that little bit of romance going right there with the light. Let's see here. Well, we're not doing your homework. Yes. It may have happened to them. They don't know for sure. No one alive now out there. Interesting. Beauty of a shot there, Bart. You enjoy that, Jamin. Good to see you. Good to see you. You are glad your homework now is magical. That homework sounds mind-numbing. Yeah, no fun. Yes, it is high, the high bard of spiritual entertainment. His followers were ended by the Romans. The second coming didn't happen. Yeah. Praise Ceridwen. Oh my. Yeah, good to see you, Jamin. Good to have you here. You are human. Your pronoun is thou. Okay, thou. All right. Let's see. It may have happened, Vixen. Oh, you're talking to. Let's see. Faith without works is dead, and no one cares. It's like saying, make believe without pretending is dead. Yeah. God, your state of consciousness engineering effects in 3D will steer the boat, but you must row. Least action following your intuition. It sounds like you're giving your oneself permission from God to be selfish. Yeah. It is cooperation, really. You cooperate, but sometimes you need help, right? Praise Ceridwen. Yeah, good to see you, Taha. Good to have you here. Taha. Salam alaikum, shalom, akacham, to all who are in here. Yeah, whatever you said. Whatever you said. And the Celtic chieftain Brian is here. Good to see you, Celtic chieftain Brian. He's up late tonight over there in his UK. Either way, Natalie. Okay, you're talking to Natalie. In the name of Allah, most gracious, the most merciful. Wonderful. We're glad to have Muslims here. All right. Thank you for having me as a guest in here tonight. You are welcome. You are welcome. All are welcome to the Cauldron of Ceridwen. Let's see here. You are welcome. The wonderful wizard, by the ways of the weird. The wonderful wizard of bards. Okay. As you see it. Billy, I am not preaching anything. There's no fake preaching here. I don't preach. I don't teach. I am an entertainer, sir. I don't do anything that you are saying here, Billy. You need to find someone else to harass. There's no preaching that is done here. I'm not trying to convert people. I don't give a shit what you believe in, Billy. Hello, fake Billy. Yeah. As I say, I might be fake, but you are a real jackass. Bardians of the Grove. Oh, yeah. Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Octo, good to see you. How have you been? It's been a few days. Pastor Billy Bob, a Roman Catholic preacher. I am not Roman or Catholic. Now, I was a Catholic, but I was Byzantine. I was never a Roman Catholic minister. Like and subscribe to our spiritual entertainment. Go up there, touch the thumb up, right? You see it? It needs your love and attention. All one must do is preach. Yeah. Makes me think of Life of Brain with the preachers. Get it? Stream. It's a stream. You see what you did there? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Calm down. Okay, thank you, Billy. I'm glad that you've apologized for your foolery. Okay, look at this jackass here. Hey, dork. I'm out here throwing 80-plus yard bombs in NFL like a Veracity QB while you're still reading the playbook. Hit the weight room, champ. Don't you love these people? Don't you love to? Yeah, quit playing with your penis. Let's see here. Carrot win. You get it. Okay. I know you are, and you're the host of the show. Yeah, thank you. And now I get a helicopter over, man. Jim is trying to compensate for kissing hot dogs. Yeah, you would know. You're a huge rod. Yeah, the insecurities of people, that manifest in their conversations, right? To have to go on to a random live stream and try to create a make believe scenario that makes you feel good about yourself, and then trying to humiliate another person. I mean, it doesn't work on me. It doesn't work. You're just revealing about you. You're revealing what's going on with you, by being the jackass that you are. Um, let's see, that's great. Jim, I'll add you to my fantasy football team roster. Oh, man. It looks like a gorgeous area. It is. It is. Here, I'll give you a reach around here. There we go. You see all of my grove here. Illuminated tree there. Beautiful. There it is. All the beauty of my grove. Yeah, it actually is. It's a football field. Yeah, I got a football field of a grove here. That's how wide it is, and about a little bit longer than a high school football. It takes like probably 5 minutes to walk from one end to another, maybe a little bit more. Um, let me see it there. All the sun is gone. No more sun. Oh, just right there behind the trees. That's a beautiful. There we go. Oh, there's too many trees. Too many trees. We'll just have to just deal with that little bit there. Get some rays of light there. Let's see here. Good afternoon to you, Joseph the artist. So you've changed your image. You've changed your image. I can't understand what that is because my everything's small on my phone here. You went. What did you do here? You went and tore down a bunch of invasive vines from your little forest behind your house yesterday. Yeah, be at peace on the inside, and then you'll be peace on the outside as well. Yeah, it is peaceful here. Good old-fashioned reach around. Yeah, yeah. Good old-fashioned reach around. Oh my. The inner kingdom, outer reflection, we are all mere. So what do you reflect? Yeah, that is the question, right? There's no such thing as too many trees. Never, never. But this little place is all I need. It's all I need to experience the mystery. And there's a little bit of sun there, little bit over here left. Let me see what time. I got to make sure that I get out of here at the right time. Yeah, next 10 minutes I got to start packing it up, or I'll be caught in the darkness. And that's no fun when the animals come out and they want to eat you alive and things. Not the best. I wouldn't be the best meal. I don't know why they would want to eat me. Yeah, very little bit of light left. There it is. There's the rest of it. It was like one little beam of light here. The rest of the grove is starting to darken as the sun makes its way down. I think it completely goes down in 20 minutes. Yeah, no such thing as too many trees. I'm going to start to pack up here, and I will put my camera here so you could see the rest of the light here. Let me move it around and get all suited up here for battle. There we are. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. All right. There you are. The spectacular view of the sun going down there. Very beautiful. Get all my stuff together here. Such a beautiful. I'm glad I'm able to share this with people. I'm going to be doing more. My goal is to at least a few times a month to create videos out here talking about different aspects of the earth-based spirituality, druidry, and That is my goal. I mean, and that's what I've been, I've been doing for the past few months. Just making these videos out here, rolling. That's such a beautiful, beautiful vision there. Just looking at it as I'm packing up here, getting all my stuff together here, packing up all of my things, stuffing my pockets here with bottles, and rolling up my blanket here, putting it in my bag. Yeah, now it feels like it's 50 degrees out here. When I came out here, it was 60, but I can feel the chill creeping through my skin here. It's getting cold. All right, packing up the bag here. Almost done. And we'll make our way out of the grove together once again, as usual. Yeah. Oh, and then I'll be back. We'll be on here for another 30 minutes. This is how long it takes to walk out of here. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning, of course. Early in the morning. Yeah, we had a good show this morning. It was a lot of fun. A lot of good energy. All right. I think I have everything here. Yep. All right. Let me pull this up. All right. There it is, the sun. Such a beautiful thing there. Let me catch up on the comments here. See here. Do you have any suggestions for a book that can be read to understand Druidism? There's a little introductory book to Druidry that's very helpful. I forgot its proper title. I have it. I'll show it in the morning. If you're here in the morning, I will show it in the morning. I've showed it several times to people. I just don't remember the proper title. It's a very small introductory book. I think it's called A Little Book of Druidry or something. Oh, Patricia. Oh, wonderful. Have you seen Sabrina the Teenage Witch? No, I have not. I never got into it. I watched, what did I watch? Bewitched was my show with Tabitha. Yeah, that was my show. Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie. Oh my. Yeah, we're all in love with those ladies back then. It's a good time to check for anything green in the winter. It may be an invasive. Ooh, look at that. Camaro, how are you doing? Good to have you here. It's been a couple of weeks, right? Oh, you were here last week, I think. It's 7 a.m. for you? No, tomorrow, Rod. Yeah, that's when I get on, 7 a.m. Remind me in the morning and I will show it to you. It's right next to where I do my streaming in the morning. There are certain scents and smokes to keep bugs away. Yeah, that's true. I've tried a lot of different things. Yeah, you hate missing the lives? Well, I do these all the time. It's always an opportunity. You don't have to feel any pressure or any guilt or anything. There's no, they're all recorded. I mean, there's several, probably about 1,000 of them. I don't know. There's always content here. You never have to. You don't ever have to feel like you're obligated. I don't. Thought I heard something. Working my way out here in the grove. You do appreciate seeing you in the morning. Oh, good, good. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's getting really chilly now that the sun has made its way down. There's some strange noises over there. Now working my way out of here. You hear that? Oh, maybe it's a pheasant or something. Or an alien, I don't know. Now, I'm gonna go walk by my spring seems to be losing lots of water, which has got me concerned. because it's like a beautiful feature of my grove. I mean, it's at the center of my grove here, and it's beautiful. But since winter has begun, it's lost at least 4 feet of the water it's been in there. Now, here in Florida, we have sinkholes. So I'm assuming that somehow a sinkhole is tapping in to the waters and is draining them. That is my guess. I don't know. But I was surprised when I came out here today to see that it is continuing to lose water. I don't know why. But I'll show you on the way out. I mean, it just keeps going down all winter. It's, you know, so I'm assuming there's a sinkhole or something underground is happening. What is that thing here? Oh, that's a sick. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's starting to get really cold now. The last breath of winter is here. Reaching through. Let's see here. You watch both Sabrina and Bewitched. I just thought the witches were cool. Yeah. Your channel logo is the same as Garagaki, but channel logo. It's a big channel. Never heard of Gargigaki. I don't know what that is. It's raw forest up in the northern Canada. Look at that, Camaro. And mosquitoes are in the trillions. Oh my. Yeah. Yep. And the mosquitoes down here are not really the problem because we have there's some in some parts of the swamp, but the state does the dumps in the waters to kill the mosquitoes. So they're not as bad. In some places they are. What's really terrible is the flies. Those are the things that are a real nuisance out here. Oh my, working my way out into the forest here. Hands are starting to turn red. The metal is cold carrying this. Yeah, temperature's going down. It's probably going to be, said it was going to be in the 40s. And last night it was in the 30s. It was really, really cold. See a bunch of deer tracks here. There they are. A bunch of deer coming through here. Following the deer tracks. They like coming into my grove. They're hanging out. Look, we're on an adventure. We're following. Where did the deer go? Let's follow. See how far we can get into the following the deer tracks. Oh boy. Nope. Ran into a tree. Let's see here. Oh, what a beautiful place. All of those trees here. Now the swamp trees, some of these trees are old, but they're all skinny. That's the way that they are here in the swamp. I don't know much about why they're that way. But other forests you see that the trees are really thick. But these ones are all tall and skinny. Tall and skinny. Let's see, there is so much mosquitoes in the forest, in the constant humming from 10 trillion of them flying around. Oh my. They'll just eat you alive. Look at that. That's scary. And at some point you're like, I'll just give up. Go ahead, suck all the blood you want. Or yeah, they are such a nuisance. All right, we're walking up onto the, I'll show you the water loss here. I think that there was an otter here earlier, or some type of aquatic creature on the side here that scared me to death on our last stream. Okay. You see it? I'm going to go down here and show you. Now last summer it was up to here. Right here. This is how high it was up. Now it's lost all of this here. All of this. Right down here. You see all this here? This lost all of this. It's starting to shrink. So I'm assuming there's a sinkhole that has been siphoning the spring water here. I hope I don't lose it. I mean, this is a good place to meditate on the elemental water. There's a critter hole. What kind of critter is in there? Oh, that's probably a tortoise hole. Some type of creature. But I don't know. I'm only assuming. It would be sad to lose it, but you know, that's nature, right? You can't help. You get some nice things and you lose some nice things. Oh, let's see. You're in South Carolina with a little wooded area behind your house. Unmaintained pond. You don't go in the summer. You get like 10 bites per second. Oh my. Yeah. You have to wear a mosquito net. Codeine is here. Oh my. Codeine. Is that where the aliens are hiding, men? Yeah, they are. Bard, you make me nervous when you get too close to the pond. Do you think I'm going to fall in? It's shallow. You don't have to worry. There's no gators in that one. There would be no way to sustain their life. There's no fish or anything in that little pond. In the summer, I'm going to show you the gators. And then you need to worry. If I get too close, they will certainly eat me up. They see a little human being, they start swarming up to the shore there, getting ready to devour you. That's when you will see them in the summertime. Or maybe next month I will show you. We will see. We will see. We'll see how it works out. Oh, let's see. Let's get a good pan of the area here. All right. You convinced there's a gator in there? You think so? Maybe, I don't know. Bigfoot, next victim right here. I wouldn't mind making love to a Bigfoot. If that's what you mean by victim. What are these? We got some snail shells down there. Let's see. Flashback last week when there was something moving in the pond. You remember that? You thought it was a gator? I think it was an otter. There's a bunch of otters that live around here. I don't think it was a gator. It's too cold. I don't know where the gators go when it gets this cold. But it's way too cold. Oh man. Let's see. It's a small corpse that they use as a grove. Oh, copse in your house, but when the larger forest is about 5 to 10 minutes away. I see. You remember that your ancestors did not get you this far without surviving things like dinosaurs and gators and polar bears? You read that too? Small corpse? Yeah. I'm illiterate, so I have an excuse. I do my best here. Just walking through. I'm turning all red from the cold here, but I put my hood on here. Oh my. Yeah, it's getting really, really cold fast. Yeah. See, I have sandals on. Wait, let me show you. Yep. I always wear my sandals. But I have thermal socks on. I gotta keep it real, right? Keep it real. But I'm glad to be able to share these things with all of you. Oh, let's see here. Superhero, wonderful bard. You should make a foraging stream from the grove like a magical herbs and crystals. Ooh, go around picking mushrooms and stuff in my little Owen bag. Get my druid crane bag out and go on get all of the elementals off of the ground. That's going to be fun to do. Eventually, if I keep going in the practice of druidry, which I will be, that's my plan, is finding a staff or a wand in order to do like ritual magic in druidry. So that would be fun, finding a staff or a wand together out here. So that's where I would get it, is from the place where my grove is. You know, hunting through the swamp here, looking for the right materials. I don't think I'd find any crystals out here, but there's definitely lots of wood, right? Oh man. It is a very peaceful evening, very peaceful. It's just really, really cold right now. Let's see. It's probably 32 for you. Right now, it was 60 when I came out. It feels like it's dipping into the 40s now. It feels like it's pretty cold. Doesn't it say in the Bible to not call any man on earth father? I don't follow the Bible, so it doesn't apply to me. It also says don't eat shellfish, don't wipe your ass. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy rules in the Bible. If you're going to follow the rules of the Bible, don't be picky. Make sure you follow them all. Like Jesus said that in Matthew, right? If you're going to follow, you got to follow all the laws, not just the ones you like. So make sure do not have like clothing with 2 different types of materials. Make sure your foreskin is removed. There's lots and lots of rules if you're going to follow them. Make sure you burn people like me alive too. You have a cold front hitting too? Yeah. Cold front. Yeah, cold front. We don't abide by the Bible. That's right. Mixed fabrics. Yeah. Straight to hell, right? Yeah. And if you have a banana penis, the angel of death will come for you, right? Look at Moses' children. He didn't have them circumcised. The angel of death came to slay them. He's like, I see their penises down from my throne. I'm sending the angel of death to slay your children for not removing their foreskins. Yeah, obsessed with foreskins. What kind of almighty being cares about your penis skin? I mean, it's really ridiculous. All right, where am I at here? That's the old law. No, that's not what Jesus taught. Read the book of Matthew. Not one jot or tittle will fall. And he who teaches people to do less than what's in the law shall be called least in the kingdom of God. Stop cherry picking your Bible, sir. If you're going to follow the Bible, follow all of the Bible, not just the parts you like. There is no 10 commands. It's all commands. It's all supposed to be followed, not just what you like. Make sure you sell your daughter into prostitution if you need to make a little money. Concubines, everything. Have your daughter marry her rapist. That's also one of the laws. And there's so many craziest. This is my favorite law in the Old Testament. If you are in a fight and a woman, your wife goes and grabs the balls of the other gentleman, her hand must be chopped off. That is my favorite one. Oh shit, what the hell was that? Oh, that was a bird. Oh, like, wow, I thought it was a rabbit, like jumping through the air for a moment. It was a red bird. But that's my favorite Bible verse, where the woman gets her hand chopped off for grabbing the genitals. Yeah, crazy stuff in there. What? I mean, it doesn't fair, right? What if someone grabs her breasticles? Do they get their hands chopped off? No, you get your hands off. You grab the testicles, you get your hand chopped off. That's a law in the Bible. Real crazy shit in there, right? Oh, let's see. There are certain temperature ranges where most of the water in the area freezes, making dry, cold winter here. Oh my, in places like Florida, the moisture and the air doesn't freeze, so it gets damp cold. Yeah, it sucks. Adam and Eve were mythical realities. Oh, I'm Team Adam and Steve here. What the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Major Schlongage, Slade. Yeah, basically. Hail Keradun. Falcon, you're just referring to how priests are called father when it says not to call man on earth your father. Yeah, see there? You know, I understand that because that was probably a good idea, not calling clergymen father, because some of them, they take it too far. And I think that's what he was addressing. Because if you read a few scriptures later, he calls Abraham father. He was not against the word father. You know, he was against the ego-driven maniacs. That's who he was talking to. The group of priests in his time. He was telling them, don't do this shit. You shouldn't, everyone should be your brother. He taught people to be servants to one another. So I agree with it. I wish I would have never had that title in the church. Why do I use it now? I'm not a Christian. It is sentimental. I am the father Bard. It is sentimental. That's what it is now. But Protestant Christians, they make a big deal out of it. It just means spiritual father, really. You notice how they'll make a big deal out of that. You know, they'll say, Jesus said you should not call man father. He also said to chop off your hand or pluck out your eye if it causes you to sin. Why aren't you doing that? Right? Yeah, there should be a lot of blind and handless Christians today with all the pornography that they're watching. 50% above, in the United States of Christians watch pornography. That is a matter of statistic and fact. An embarrassing story. I don't know if you remember the Promise Keepers. That was some crazy political Protestant bullshit in the, let's see, what was that, 1996 or 7, 98, around there? Yeah, I went to all of those things. And in the building that was a hotel, because all the Promise Keepers, they went to Washington, D.C. to sing about Jesus and stuff. And the hotel manager, one guy was preaching to him. He goes, I don't want to have nothing to do with your religion. He goes, most of you watched pornography last night. Yes, you understand that, squirrels. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? Goodbye, Glizzy. What are you doing to your Glizzy, sir? That's why Antarctica is a desert. The moisture in the air is so dry, like the desert. Really? Cherry picking is what you do? No, I'm not a Christian, sir. I can look at the Bible objectively. I don't need to cherry pick. I'm not trying to rearrange it to fit my theology like you are. Oh, poor baby. Don't scare me like that. Oh, don't fight it. Give him the Chan. Oh, man. Team Lilith. Good to see you, Frank. Good to have you here. I thought it said the law reminded it until it fulfilled by Jesus. Must have been another gospel. Yeah. In Matthew, Jesus specifically says that not one jot or tittle will fall from the law. Now, Paul says he is the fulfillment of the law. Paul contradicts Jesus. He does not teach what Jesus taught. Jesus in Matthew said, follow all the laws. I don't think Jesus said any of that bullshit, but if you believe in the Bible, you should follow all of the laws. Stop cherry picking, Christians. The first internet was the confessional booth. Oh, no. Oh, context, yeah. Tell us the context. I think he was talking to the Jews at the time. Yeah, that's what Matthew was supposed to be for, right? Yeah, each gospel writer had an agenda. and had their own editors, had their own messages, and these messages contradict with other ones. There's no uniformity in message. So you have to have people who create their own theology and reinterpret the scriptures based on that. That is what all Christians do. I did it for years. The problem is when you have a book that you call the Word of God, it's not really the Word of God because you're reinterpreting it. You're repositioning it. You are making it work for your theology. You're not being honest when you call it the Word of God. All glory to Keredun. He identified as a Jew. Yeah. Remember to like and to subscribe. Thank you. Do the fundamentalists and evangelicals get offended by that? Yeah, they certainly do. Turn the other cheek. Yeah, that's a good teaching. Pastor said to always just spread to the other. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. That's terrible. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's a beautiful evening. Yeah, I'm halfway there. You have another 10 minutes with the Bard here as we make our way out of the wilderness. The temperature is just plummeting right now. My hands are red. I have a metal bar here that my phone is hooked up to. It's my hand is going numb, but we're having a good time. Yeah, I'm sorry, little squirrels. You got to endure the cold. I wish I could take you all in with me. Hopefully your nest is nice and comfy. And I know you're all spoiled, all of you. You're all spoiled living in Florida. You never get the cold. And I know you're struggling, but it'll be over soon. Another week, yeah. You hear all the squirrels complaining? Don't they sound precious? Yeah, precious creatures, right? Brother Bard, what about Lilith? What about Lilith? That's a legend, right? I think it was quoted in Isaiah something about Lilith, but the context had to do with barren places. Lilith has various mythologies. And a lot of the contemporary understanding of Lilith is really just a contradiction to patriarchalism. It has no real basis in history. Lilith was, in some of her mythologies, was, not a good being. And even like there were beings that would contradict her. I mean, there's different mythologies about it. But she has now become a Starbucks symbol, right? A way to contradict the man. And there's nothing wrong with that. Symbols change, symbols grow, but to create a real history out of it is, you're dealing with no real foundation for it in the Bible. It's not in the Bible, except it mentioned in Isaiah is like a place of a deserted place. I can't remember the context, but it had nothing to do with this Lilith mythology. It really doesn't fit into the Genesis narrative, which is based on the Canaanite myths. There's no Lilith in that. I like the mythology in Genesis, and I like where it comes from. You have the Adam, Adama, I think that's what he was called in the one of the original myths. He was sent by the gods to defeat the evil serpent dragon god that was kicked out of the divine council, and he was tearing up all the gardens of the gods. And so he comes down, he tries to fight it, and he loses. And some goddess granted him immortality through procreation. And so that's one of the narratives. There's all kinds of different myths connected to Genesis. It is not original. And when you try to mix Lilith into it and say that it was changed, it wasn't changed. The Genesis myth was borrowed from another mythology. And it was given a particular emphasis that was a contradiction to other mythologies around the region. So it's really the Lilith mythology of modern time really has no foundation, in my opinion. Now, if you want to know all about Lilith, go over to Esoterica. Now, that gentleman over there is a scholar and has done great research on it. He gives you the whole package in understanding what Lilith is. I mean, he really, really deep scholarship there and makes it very easy for you to understand. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at? Let's see. Okay. You want to be human, but not a person. Well, keep trying. Keep trying. One day you'll make it. Duty, you love the bard. Good. And let's see. Legalize dreamfish. Yes, we're all for you. Yeah, we want it to happen. Yeah. Like the Caucasians came down into Mesopotamia and eventually to Samaria, also India, Europe, etc. Oh, man. The Caucasians. Oh, yeah. The light is slipping away. The cold is... Any stars yet? Yep, we have stars. We have the moon directly above right now. I don't know if you could see it. There it is. Isn't that interesting how it moves through the sky? And just the other night when we were here, right, it was like right there. Now it's directly above my head as it is appearing here. There's a spaceship over there. Do you see it? It's they're looking to probe me. I got to get out of here. Oh no, that's all I need. A good probe. Oh man. Let's see here. A Black Loki, good to see you. Someone was just asking if Jesus was black, but Loki was. Look at that. Why don't most people think that they have to listen to other people? I don't know. I'm just trying to do my best while I'm here. I don't know why people do what they do. Yeah, good to have you here, Black Loki. Where are the other Lokis? We need more diversity. We need representation. Yeah, I know you miss me. You are my lover. Yeah. Yeah. Where are the rest of the Lokis at? We need some diversity in here. You're supposed to be keeping track. You are the representative of the Loki Foundation. We are lovers. Yes. Yeah. Where's the other ones at? Where's pink and green and yellow Loki? There's not enough representation here of the Loki community. We need to get them all in here. We need more diversity. Oh, what a beautiful scenery here. Good evening, starshine. The earth says hello. You twinkle above us, we twinkle below. Isn't that Willy Wonka? Good morning, starshine. Do you like Willy Wonka, the original or the new one? Which one is better? Well, no, there's 3 of them now, right? You have the one with Timmy in it. That is the 3rd installment. I like the middle one a lot, but the original is like I've repetitively watched the original and the one with Johnny Depp. But the one with Timmy in it, I have not seen it more than once. I mean, it was a good movie. Let's see here. The Lokis are in the cosmos causing chaos. Oh my. You like the new one with Timmy in it, Alan? Yeah. That was a really good one. I enjoyed it. But the other ones, I guess because my younger kids, they like watching it, so I watched it more than once. Willie was creepy for you. Athena, nice to see you. Coming down from Mount Olympus, through the ages and eons, it is Athena. Let's see. Yeah, isn't that Loki's job? Yeah, causing chaos in the universe. commentator connoisseur. I am Ojibwa. All these stories are obviously pretend. My people did the same thing. They did drugs and made shit up. Yeah. Well, storytelling doesn't imply fiction. Storytelling is helping people to connect to ideas. And if our ancestors did not tell stories that were fantastical, we would forget that shit. That's why mythology is wisdom. Mythology helps you to connect to them. Mythology helps you to connect to the divine, if you let it, if it's rightly brought to you. Oh, let's see. Yeah, keep seeking CC. Okay. Imagine all the forest strites around Bard. The auras are colors would coldly imagine with the holy Caledon way. Oh, preach it, Patricia. It's all started with Pan. Oh, my. Oh, I heard something. Something's going on over there. We got a squirrel fight. We hear you. Settle down, you two over there. No fighting. You can hear I'm approaching the roadway. The show is almost at a conclusion, but I do return to you in the morning. I die and I am reborn in the morning. All fresh for you in the morning time for your spiritual entertainment privilege. Kiki is up late tonight. Late you are, Kiki. You must have been a fundamentalist squirrel, probably. It looks peaceful out here. It is, yeah. Love blacks Loki the most. Once you go black Loki, you never go back. It's true. I've never gone to any other deities for my sexual pleasure. Just the black Loki from now on. Yeah, it's all true. This is a perfect time for Florida panthers. Be careful. Yeah, they're out here too. Yeah. But I am armed. Don't worry about the bard. I brought my rapier with me, a dagger. It is a venomous dagger dipped in the most powerful of toxins. One little touch is all it takes to put them to sleep. So you don't have to worry about the bard. Storytelling was also used to pass down lessons. Yeah, that's right. Of all sorts, yeah. We've forgotten how to tell stories. We've been taught to tell them as fictional make-believe tales. That doesn't do shit for people. We need to learn to tell stories again. We need to learn to communicate with people and help them to connect, to that memory, to the ancestral memory. We don't know how to do that. We are given the tales of our ancestors in textbooks saying, oh, this is how they used to make believe and pretend. No, that's how they used to share wisdom. That's how they used for people to grow up, coming of age ceremonies. You'd go through these initiations by listening to the stories, becoming the hero in them, slaying the dragon, conquering the gods, all of that stuff, beating up the Cyclops. That was there for you to grow, but we've lost that. We've lost the connection to that. Let's see here. Hail, Caledon. Yes. Oh, man. Okay. It is cold, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but cold. Yeah, my nose is dripping like a faucet now. Yeah, those are cars in the background. And the parking lot here is right at the edge of this road here is quite frequently used. So that's what you hear. It's rush hour here. Everyone's getting home from work. Busy street here. Can be a nuisance. Way in my grove, I hear the cars all the time, or the damn airplanes. Oh. It's a beautiful evening. Last of the evening, last of the bard here. Oh my. But I hope you all enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. I do this every day. When you give this a touch, it helps me to be able to make a living. You know, if you want, join our Discord server. We have a wonderful grove, digital grove. Join our digital grove. Go to the join button, buy me a cup of coffee, then you will have exclusive access to our community, where you can join our Discord friends in our digital grove. Very few know shit really was just out in circles like headless chickens. Yeah, each other with ignorant opinions. Yeah, few properly understand what makes the villains. They just like to point fingers and blame. Right? Do Florida Panthers ever attack people? I have never heard of it attack. They usually run from you. They usually run away. But we do. What I'm more afraid of the bears. What the hell they will do, right? Nice sunset. Yeah, it's beautiful. The color change here because of the light. One coffee is all it takes to be a member of our Discord community, joining our digital grove. We have all kinds of wonderful people there from various backgrounds. We have atheist, we have pagan, we have monotheists like me. I'm a monotheist, Ceridwen only the goddess. That's it. That's all I need. Join us, join us, join us. You particularly like Disney villain movies? You like those? Yeah. You are from Colorado, and they would stalk people and rarely attack. If you think they're much bigger there than they are here. The Florida Panthers, they're not as big as the ones over there, from what I understand. If you are digging, tell good stories, they will try to keep you alive longer. Oh, well, whatever works, right? Whatever works. Let's see here. You are back? You mean back. Okay. All right. Well, I've come to the conclusion, my friends. I will return to you in the morning time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for your spiritual entertainment once again. Thank you for watching the sun go down with me here in my grove. I will see you tomorrow.